Hi Bruce, I hope all is well. This is Professor Megan Bunnell. I just wanted to make a quick video explaining how to solve this problem. So I took the screenshot that you sent me and I'll just explain it and I'll show you how to get the correct answer. So first we have a graph, and notice that the graph has three different sections. So we have this section here, which is on the left side. We have this section, which is on the right side. And then we have this parabola here, which is in the middle of the graph. So each section of the graph is drawn between asymptotes. We have a horizontal asymptote, which is this dotted line here. And that means that the graph can go near that line, but it can't cross the line. And then we have vertical asymptotes here, and we also have another one here, and those go all the way down. So those asymptotes are important because it tells us that the graph can go near it, but it never touches or crosses it. So for this problem, we're told that as x approaches -2 from the left, this exponent here tells us that we're approaching it from the left, we want to find what f of x is doing, or where f of x approaches. Now f of x is just the graph, so f of x is indicated by these blue lines here. So this is a part of f of x. This is also a part of f of x, this parabola here, and then this section is also part of f of x. All right, so what we want to do is we want to approach -2 on the x-axis from the left side. So I'm going to start over on the left, and you drew a great picture here with an arrow, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to start from the left and approach -2. Now, as you can see, -2 is this number right here. So it's right here, and it's on the asymptote line. So it's never going to cross this asymptote on the left side. So if we're just looking on the left, we can see that as we get closer and closer to the -2, that the graph is actually up here. So we're looking at this section of the graph, because as you can see, this line here, it gets closer and closer to that asymptote at x equals -2, but it never touches it and it doesn't cross it. And the tail of that graph is going up and up and up, which means that it's approaching positive infinity. So our answer is actually positive infinity. F of x keeps approaching positive infinity. Now I'm going to erase some things here, and I want to explain why your answer of negative infinity was wrong. So say we were asked to find what f of x approaches if we have x going to -2 from the right. So that means we're going to go over here and then start moving all the way to the right to -2. Okay, now we don't want to cross -2. We're just going to -2 from the right side. Now, as you can see, if we approach on the right side, that this graph is going down to negative infinity. So that means that f of x would then approach negative infinity. But since our original problem asked us to approach it from the left, that's why we're going to look at this graph. So I hope that explains the problem a little bit more. Let me know if you still have issues with it. The main concept that I think you're missing is this asymptote. So we can't cross the asymptote. We can't cross that -2 to get to this portion of the graph from the left. So as we approach the -2, we can only stay on the left side of it. So that's why our answer is positive infinity.